If you're anything like me, you love your ribs. You love beef ribs, pork ribs, and you might even like your lamb ribs. But the one thing we don't like is leftover ribs, right? Leftover ribs don't taste the same. No matter what you do, you can put them on the grill, you can put them back in the oven, or vice versa, however you cook them. And the one thing that you're not gonna get is the original flavor and texture that you had when you first cooked them. So what I like to do with leftover ribs is make tacos. But, you know, the first thing I have to do is prep the ribs. So let's go ahead and prep the ribs for tacos, and we're gonna be so happy that we did. First thing we have to do is get into our regularly scheduled program. So we have to have something to drink. So we're gonna start there. And it is only 10:43 a.m. I'm not gonna say what day of the week it is because, you know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a drink. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one shot. We're gonna do a half, right? But it's one shot. So we're just gonna go ahead and knock that out real quick because I am the Drinking Pitmaster on YouTube. Cheers. If you guys think you can outdrink me, put that in the comments, but I doubt it, folks. Let's go to work. All right, so we're gonna make this really simple. Take these ribs from yesterday and we're gonna put them in the slow cooker, chipotle peppers in adobo sauce, 2 serrano peppers, and we wanna add these whole. Well, sorry, we're gonna add 3. And we're gonna add these whole because we're gonna chop them up later for our salsa. Beef broth is okay, but bouillon cubes are great. And you know what the major difference between beef broth and bouillon cubes is, besides one is solid and one is liquid? Well, let me show you something. This right here has basic ingredients in it, you know, beef stock, water, blah, 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 right? And if you get over here to the bouillon cubes, this has our favorite ingredient, monosodium glutamate, also known as the MSG for the win. MSG, folks, the king of flavor. Ask Uncle Roger about that one. First thing I'm gonna do is take the bouillon cubes and put them in here, and we're gonna get some water together, heat it up, and then we're gonna take those and throw that in here, said slow cooker. If you guys have never used bouillon cubes, all they are is concentrated flavor. So you take that little cube there, drop it in, and just because I want extra beefy flavor, I'm gonna drop that in. Now they do have lamb cubes and they also have chicken cubes. It says to use 1 beef bouillon cube for 1 cup of water. Now what we're actually gonna do is put 2 beef bouillon cubes for 1 cup of water. And it's gonna be highly concentrated and really strong. It's gonna be perfect in the slow cooker. And we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So let me go ahead and get a cup of water in here. Put those bad boys in there in the bottom. And we're gonna take our chipotle and adobo. Nice chipotle peppers in there. Nice looking peppers in that little can. I'm gonna go start adding the ribs in. So it probably might be 4 or 5 hours on low. Here we go. We have to make salsa, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take some white onion here. We do half a white onion. And we're gonna take some tomatillos, and we're gonna get these tomatillos all peeled. Now they come like this, and after you take the peel off, they're gonna look like this, but you have to wash them first. So we're gonna take this peel off like this, make sure they are nice and delicious looking, and they're kind of sticky. So we're gonna wash them. Then we're gonna throw a couple of cloves of garlic in there, and what we need to do is get all these all oiled up. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some olive on there, and then we're gonna pop these in the broiler. All right, so let's check out our meat. Our ribs are looking done. I stirred it one time, you see the bones coming out of there, so that's looking great. Now, what I need, remember we put these serranos in here, and I need these serranos out of here for our salsa. So, I need the pepper, not the stem. Now, if you see our ribs, they just fall right apart. Look at that. So this is gonna be awesome rib meat for our tacos. I haven't pulled it apart yet. We'll be doing that here shortly after we get done with the salsa. Stay tuned, this is gonna be delicious. All right, now we're gonna take our roasted vegetables and we're gonna go ahead and throw them into our food processor. A little olive oil to this, salt and pepper to taste. Put in a little mojo. If you guys don't know about that mojo, put a little mojo in everything. Just a little splash. Well, let me shake it up first. A little splash of mojo. Our peppers from the slow cooker. These are 3 serranos. Cilantro in there as well. I tell you what, it smells fantastic. Now, let's see what it tastes like. Woo-hoo. Jeez, man. That is spot on. All right, let me cool this off because I put the vegetables in there hot, so it's steaming like a demon right now. This is going in the fridge as is. Now we're gonna take the ribs, we're gonna debone them, we're gonna put them in the cast iron and just let them sit there. That cast iron's still hot, so it'll be nice and warm for dinner. We go ahead and start basically shredding this up and making some pulled pork-like consistency. And anything that's a big chunk, I will chop, 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 chop. So here we go. This is all of our ribs have been deboned. It's a huge pile of meat, nothing but delicious rib meat. Now, here's all the bones and gristle and stuff that came out of there. And here is our little strainer majigger. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this juice out of here and we're gonna strain it. And then we're gonna pour it in here and it's gonna be almost like a consomme. But we're just gonna pour it in here for more moisture. And look at that. Looks like we have made a consomme, but we haven't. We're not gonna call it that. We're just gonna call it something delicious. We're gonna take a little bit of this. We're just gonna throw that on there like that because I love the taste of it. It's just something different. We're gonna put some pork on here like this. We're gonna go ahead and get this salsa. I'm gonna slap it on there just like this, nice and messy. And we're just really gonna get into this, man, because I'm hungry. I just wanna taste it, see what we're like. Here's our tacos, man. Look at that. Man, you can put cheese on it. You can put whatever you want on it. That's how I want it. Look at that. Okay. Hey, it's going down, baby. Let's go. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Wow. Wow. I tell you what, ooh, that's good. Hold on. Let me get this one. Man, I'll tell you what, that was delicious. Holy moly. You get all the barbecue flavor from the pork from yesterday, and then we slow cooked it, broke it down some more, some spicy salsa, this little consomme juice, whatever you want to call it that we made. Super good, man. I'll tell you what, the spice is life, my friends, and it's spicy. I like it, it's super good. Hey, I tell you what, if you have some leftover ribs, that's what you do with leftover ribs, my friend. So good. Nobody will know they're leftovers at all. That's just the way to do it. So, let me know if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment. Tell me something about these tacos. Or maybe tell me how you get rid of your leftover ribs. So, hey man, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.